So good evening, members of the board, our leadership team and community here today. Thanks for being here. I am so proud to be the superintendent for Beaumont Unified School District. I want to thank our summer school team, our teachers, our administrators, our support staff, our staff at the sites, our parents. It just sounds like and feels really good that we're continuing to move forward with a very solid team. So this night I plan on being brief, given what we have on the agenda, and Mr. Knapp will be joining me to be brief as well. So I'm going to start with just kind of framing our school year this year. And I did see the logos in those presentations, also did see the mission statement in the secondary presentation. And we talk about that because the mission statement frames what we do. It gives us a point of guidance. So when there's challenges, when there's discussions, we should be going back to what our mission, what our purpose is as a district. So our theme for this year is preparing for the road ahead. So some of our staff are kind of getting a preview. We're going to go into this for the next 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, is the leadership symposium. And so it's really about how do we prepare our students to be ready for college and career, or college and or career. Some students may not be going to college, but how do we prepare them for the career? How do we prepare all students to be ready to go to college? And so that will be our focus. That is our theme this year for our Welcome Back. And along with that, looking at our 9 essential pillars framework, or the pillars of educational excellence. So we will be getting deeper and deeper into that. Again, not changing what we're doing, but focusing and deepening the implementation. Does that sound good, Mr. Knapp? So our initiatives this year. And so some of our administrators, some of our staff, you're doing all of this stuff. What is the initiative? I'm not clear. So I want to try to start to provide clarity for the board, for our leadership, about AVID is a focus of our district. When we look at the data suggests that students that are in AVID perform better than students that are not. They're much more well prepared for the future. So that is in alignment with the college and career readiness. And something called Be Ready Beaumont, I do not believe that the board has had a presentation yet, but Dr. Brown has created that with the assistance of vetting that out through a lot of our staff, gone to every single school site, our leadership team, and that will be a presentation upcoming at a future board meeting to talk about what Be Ready Beaumont is. And in essence, it is at every single grade level, what should students be doing at home and in the classroom. Is pretty powerful information. Going to instruction, looking at literacy. Are our students learning about reading? Are they attaching that to the core subjects and throughout the curriculum? And specifically focusing on early reading as well. Safety and security has been an issue for our district. It's been an issue in our nation. And so we want to continue to focus on that. Not only are we safe in our space, with our students and our staff, but also how do we support multiple tiers of support? Are we supporting students where they are? So that will continue to be a deepening focus with our counselors, with student services, with the entire team. And I'm going to talk a little bit about this in a second, but equity. Equity not being because you're black, because you're Hispanic, because you're human. And what does each person need that's different than the other person? And so how we look at that and looking at it through the lens of developing empathy and developing compassion for people, for students, for kids as where they are. Instead of someone saying, you need to be where I am. Look, you do this. No, where are you and how can I reach you? Really important. And all of those things tie into the culture and climate, which is our number 1 LCAP goal. How do we strengthen our culture and climate? And there's that 9 essentials framework down there. I know it's kind of hard to read, but Tony has ingrained this into our heads. And so we're going to be deepening that as we move forward. And lastly, the board did approve to pass Thought Exchange. So we had advisories last year. And what Thought Exchange will assist us in is allowing the masses to provide input to inform decision. We've done that with the Brookside closure at Beaumont High School this year. We're doing that in terms of some security, safety and security measures. We've done that in terms of instruction. We've listened to voices, but this will be able to amplify really the voice of our parents, of our students in our community to make better decisions. So with that said, all brings us back to high-quality educational opportunities. The board has provided our leadership team with a lot of high-quality educational opportunities, as well as our teachers. So we need to continue to provide that to our students as well, and doing that through a shared commitment. Thank you.